my gosh, this windshield transforms the Scrambler so much for the better. I absolutely love modding my motorcycle, just like many of us. But there are two mods that I like doing better than anything. And that is number one being a windshield, and number two being tires. As you can see over there, we got a little bit of a pile, but I did recently put these on my Triumph, the Battle Axe Adventure Trails, I believe they're called. But in this video, we are not focusing on tires, we are focusing on windshields. And as you just saw, this windshield right here, this is not the stock windshield. Obviously, the bike doesn't come with the windshield at all, but this is the one actual OEM from Triumph, their touring one, I believe. When I bought my Scrambler, it actually had this little guy on it here. This is the Dart one or whatever. You can see it's, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 inches bigger. The Triumph one is right there. I'm going to show you up here so you can kind of see the difference. Again, they are both fairly small. Now, I'm not going to bore you all with the install here, but I do want to just show you a quick look over of the OEM Triumph one I got. And it pretty much goes right down in there, right behind, you undo these two bolts on both sides of the headlight, comes out, bam, and you got a bolt on each side right over there. Now, just be very careful because these bolts in here or screws, whatever, they are very soft. I actually broke one off in the back end there. But again, that's really it. Take this off. You'll access that back there. And then I just want to show you the front or the inside of the Triumph one. So you got this little bar, but you can't really grab on it anything because I can't even get my finger back behind the windshield as you see there. So again, it doesn't really serve a purpose. Over here looking at the unit garage, when you can see when it's going to be mounted up there, this is going to come all the way back here and we're going to be able to like mount the phone or navigation there. By the way, that's our hardware. So anyways, I'm just going to install it and then I'll show you it all after we're done. Hey, check this out. Not sure if you guys can see that in the camera right there, but it says this windshield's made by a service. This is the OEM touring one from Triumph. You all know, like, what is it? I believe Shad makes their seats and their bags and stuff. But anyways, you can see right here, their touring windshield is made by a service. Man, this OEM Triumph one looks incredibly dinky compared to this one. You can see it wrapping around, and this is what I'm really excited for. So take a look at the hand guards right over here, and look how wide that windshield comes. That's the biggest thing. So you look at the Triumph ones right down there, you probably got like another 2 inches just flaring out over there, right over to this side as well. And then if you look up top, kind of curves, right? So watch that profile right down there, coming up, and then it's going to throw that air up over our helmet. Super excited for that. But my biggest thing is how wide it is here. But I really don't think it looks goofy. I think it still looks pretty darn good. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But I'm going to go ahead and ride this for a few days. I don't want to, give you my feedback right away. I want to ride it for a few days, go do some highway, back roads, dirt roads, and get an honest feel of it. And I'll check back in with you guys, let you know what I think. All right, so here we go. The windshield is installed. I've been riding it for a few days. As you can see, I got bugs all over. It's kind of gross when you think about that. Like, gosh, all those bugs will be stuck on me. But anyways, what a day to do my actual filming of this. Oh my gosh, as I almost get blown off the road. It is incredibly windy. I feel like every time I film, it's like a super windy day, right? So we got a pro and a con. Number one, we're really going to be able to test this windshield and see some results. We're just on back roads right now, going 45, 50 miles an hour. Perfectly fine, but the con is going to be hopefully my audio in my helmet is going to come out okay and you're not getting too much wind noise because, gosh, wow, it is windy. It's blowing the Scrambler around like I'm on my 300L. It really is. But let's talk about this windshield installed here. And you're probably seeing right at my view. By the way, I'm right at 6 feet. Pretty much sit straight up on the Scrambler, right? And as far as the wind blockage, this is game changing. This completely changes the feel, just the comfort of this bike. Me personally, coming from big ADV bikes, I like wind blockage. Just something I like. I don't want to feel like I'm getting ripped off the bike. It's just strenuous for long rides. I don't just ride around town. I like going for long stints, And again, I don't want to feel worn out whenever I get to my destination or just on the ride. I don't want to feel like I'm having to hold on like a sports bike, right? I want to be pretty comfortable, and this does it. The other Triumph one was kind of like that, so all that wind would come here. I'll tell you what, this is incredibly wider. You see it gets a little thinner there, but wider up there, and then down towards the bottom, if you guys can see. And let me tell you what, it's taking that wind off my arms directly right there. Now, yes, I still do have some wind, because obviously I don't have all these fairings and stuff. I'm getting a little bit of that wind down here. You know, I believe this company makes those things that block the wind right there. I don't know. I can't decide if they look goofy or I should get them. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I'm gonna have to stew on that, but it would be nice if that wind was blocked right there. That'd be game changing for sure. Kind of give it that ADV feel. But this windshield, like no joke, being 6 feet, it's blocking that wind great. I'm still getting some wind on the helmet, so if I want to pop open some vents up there, I'm gonna get that breeze, right? I'm not getting any of that buffet. I'm not getting beat up. It's totally off my stomach and off my chest completely. But again, like if I put my hand right here, it comes right to, I'd say, right at the tip of the top of my helmet. So it comes like right to where my vent is pretty much. Again, this is me being right at 6 feet. So if you were shorter, like if I duck down a little bit, yeah, it's almost completely gone like that. But with this one being taller, you know, if you're shorter, you might be looking through the windshield. I don't know, me personally, like the windshield, if I put my arm out, like I'm straight. My arm is straight. So you're talking like chin length for me. I'm not looking through the windshield at all. When I look down, yeah, obviously, that's why I went with the clear one. I think the smoked one would have looked better. But again, with it being bigger, I want to be able to see my road, and especially if I'm off-road, I want to see that terrain in front of me. And talking about seeing a terrain in front of me, hopefully you guys can see. Let me just ride for a second and just focus on this area right here, the windshield. There is a lot of warping. Like this entire windshield, it warps it over here where it swoops in. It warps it up here where it swoops up. It's just very, very warped. So you don't have a true view right there. Anything here and up, you got a true view. But down here it is warped, so if that drives you nuts, you're not gonna like this. Again, with it being clear, I'm pretty much looking forward. Every now and then I'll look right there, so it's not a big issue to me. But I do think the smoked one would have looked better, or at least if they put that sticker up front here, because I was looking forward to, again, hiding my instrument panel on the backside. But the extra large doesn't come with that sticker. It's only the standard one that comes with that sticker to block that view. Let's go back here and let's just scramble a little bit. I want to talk about my final thoughts on this windshield. So final thoughts on the Unit Garage extra large windshield here. Let's just go to look over it after we talked about it. And when you honestly look at it from like this angle here away from the bike, I honestly don't think it looks too bad. Like I was kind of worried, like is it gonna grandpa my Scrambler up a little bit? But again, looking on it straight here, I think it looks pretty good. Would have the smoke one looked a little bit better? I'm not too sure. But again, with it being bigger, I wanted to be able to look through. But anyways, covering that, I don't think it grandpas up the bike by any means. The one thing I wish Unit Garage would do is include that sticker that comes on a smaller one. Include it right there, because it would be pretty nice to be able to cover that stuff up so you don't see that. Kind of give it a finished look. Right now it kind of looks like it's kind of plopped on there. But that was the one thing I didn't like about the Scrambler, was the wind blockage. I always felt like I was getting ripped off it, and this completely transforms it and makes it so much better. I can go on long rides without getting fatigued or again having to hold on for my life. So complete win for me. I believe this windshield comes in around $250 or $280, somewhere around there. So it's not a cheap one, but again, don't look at it just as a windshield, because you do get this nice bracket back here as well, so you can mount a phone or a navigation or something. So it's kind of like a combo, not just a piece of plastic you're getting, right? So all in all, I hope this video was able to help you out. If you got any other questions, ask right down in the comments. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope I catch you on the next adventure. Bye now.